What's good with y'all? Today we are playing the AFC Championship game against those Denver Broncos. As you see, they will be without their star middle linebacker, Brian Urlacher, which is very good for us. And they're without Kurt Warner. So we got this old man, Brad Johnson, playing. They still got Brian Westbrook. They got some dogs on this team. I'm not going to lie. They're 11-5. They got Ocho Cinco, as he was known as at that time, Chad Johnson. Oh, I'm not even going to get started with him. I'm trying to make sure that I have a filter on this page in case these kids see it, because I cannot be cursing and saying foul things on this page. So we're going to keep our mouth shut about Kellen Winslow the second. Kellen Winslow the first, he the GOAT. The second, that dude a clown. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah, they got some dogs on this team. I ain't going to lie. But, I think we can handle them. We got a good team ourselves, and we're playing pretty darn well right now. I'm not going to lie. We do have a huge advantage because there's no Urlacher and there's no Warner. And we got everybody healthy. I think we can take this secondary. I'm not scared of them at all. They got the GOAT kicking for them. So let's get to the game. And Brad Johnson playing quarterback, as you see, drops back. He finds this dude. I think that's Reggie Williams, because it's definitely not Roy. Reggie Williams getting a few yards. I haven't heard that name forever. Right there, they find Ocho Cinco. That's what I'm going to call him this video. First down and 10. They run it to that man, Brian Westbrook, who went to DeMatha for high school. Not too far from where I'm from. I mean, I'm from across the border, but it's not too far. Played against DeMatha back in the day. And the DeMatha alum is torturing me right now. Gets that first down. Beeson with the hit stick, but it don't really matter. Right there, they find him on the wheel route, and the DeMatha alum scores. I don't know why Ed Reed just stopped. He wasn't going to catch him anyway, though. Touchdown, Denver. They jump out on us real quick. But not to worry, because our running back is even better. LaDainian Tomlinson breaks a big run on the counter. Right here, we won the stretch play, and LT is going to pick up right around the first down. No, they don't give it to him. 2nd and inches, and we pick it up right there. And on the ensuing first down, LaDainian Tomlinson is loose. The 20, the 10, he gets down to about the 8. There we go. First and goal, we give it to that man, Chris Johnson. LaDainian Tomlinson need a break from those runs. And he's going to punch it in on 2nd down. So Chris Johnson scores our first touchdown. There we go. CJ2K in the building. Right there, Ocho Cinco with the catch for about 5 yards. This was a big-time game. I'm going to foreshadow. It's a really good game, man. It's a shootout. Brian Westbrook gets the first down and then some. The DeMatha alum. Brad Johnson looking, and he finds this man, Drew Bennett. Big white boy on the catch. First down and 10. Brian Westbrook gets a couple yards. 2nd down and 8. And he's going to get more than a couple that time, and his helmet came off. 3rd down and 2. And they're going to give it to him, and he's going to bounce it outside and pick up that first down. Not by much, but he got it. Westbrook on first down. He gets a few. 2nd down and 6. Brad Johnson looking to throw, and he's going to find this man, Kellen Winslow, for the touchdown. I told you I'm going to keep my mouth shut up because I can say some foul things about him, but I'm not going to. All I'm going to say is Kellen Winslow, not his daddy, scores a touchdown. Man, we really like Kellen Winslow scoring us. We should be ashamed of ourselves, defense. Come on now. We can't be letting people who did what he did score. First down and 10. Play action. Jackson is looking, and he throws it out of bounds. First pass goes right out of bounds. 2nd down, we're just trying to break the ice, get his nerves calm. So he's gonna run and get about 9 yards. 3rd down and 1, we're looking and we don't pick it up. Pay attention to all of the decisions I make as a coach. I'm telling you, pay attention, because I'm gonna need some help, especially going on after this. Brian Westbrook gets blasted by Kerry Rhodes on the blitz. 2nd down 14, we don't get the sack, and Poole doesn't get there. And he gets it off to Reggie Williams. 3rd down 13. He's looking, and he finds Drew Bennett for the first down. I think that was Chris Houston on the tackle. There we go. Brian Westbrook doesn't get anything. 2nd down and 11. They run play action. Brad Johnson's looking. He goes deep. End zone. Drew Bennett can't come up with it. Man, if he could have toe tapped that one, that would have been a nice catch. I'm going to give him that. Got to keep it real. 3rd down, they go to Ocho Cinco. We dive and we miss, and Ocho Cinco's in the end zone. Play action. Tavares is looking deep. And he goes to Randy Moss, who comes down with the catch. First down and 10. They got some guys running free at me. Tavares, he's going to look, but he's going to run and get a few yards. So there we go. If all else fails, use your legs. Tavares, 2nd and 5. LaDainian Tomlinson gets a couple. 3rd down and 2. We're looking and we find Eddie Royal, and he gets us down to about the 3-yard line. There we go. My man Eddie Royal out of VT coming through. Go Geese. Right here, Tavares Jackson is going to run it in. And we go into the half down, 21-14, getting the ball to start the second half. Right there, we break a tackle, but we still get nothing. Second down and 12, we are looking, and we go to our man Randy Moss, who mosses this dude. And Randy Moss is loose, and he's gone. High stepping like he Dion. Somersault, touchdown, Colts. And it is 21 apiece now. Let's get it. Right there, they find Drew Bennett, who picks up the first down for Denver. Brad Johnson out here playing like his young self, man. Brad Johnson's supposed to be washed up. Look at Mike Shanahan ruining my man RG3's career like that. I hope we beat you down. Can't stand that man just because of that. Second down and 4. He misses his dude coming across the middle. Third down and 4. We send DRC, but he gets put on his back. And they look for that man, Drew Bennett, but Revis can't come through with the pick, but at least he knocks the ball away. We get a stop. That's what we needed. I kept telling myself all we need is a stop or two on them. LaDainian Tomlinson picking up a good chunk. They really didn't have much of an answer for him. Right there, we get stopped. He bounces it out and gets about 6-7 yards. But yeah, like I was saying, they didn't have an answer for him all game. Right there, I take a shot with Antonio Gates. I should have dumped it to Thrash. Made the decision late. Right there, we got Chris Johnson. They send pressure. He steps out of bounds before he can start turning upfield. Third down and 1. Tavares is looking. He finds Antonio Gates, who picks up the first down and then some. Stiff arm came out too early, but he still picks up a good amount of yards. First down, Tavares is looking. He finds Eddie Royal, who's going to get us inside the 10 again. Eddie Royal coming through, man. Showing me some good promise. Can't wait to use him more in the following season, especially when we get to, 16 games with him, because I didn't start using him until the back half of this season. Third down and goal. Tavares is looking, and he finds that man Randy Moss in the end zone for the touchdown. So we are up 28-21. 1:33 left in the third. Brad Johnson looking, throws that one to the dirt. We sent pressure to get to him and rattle him, and we did a good job. Right there, they run with Brian Westbrook, who's going to pick up about 5. Third down and 5. Brad Johnson's looking deep. I keyed on Drew Bennett, and Champ Bailey comes through with the pick. There we go. We are in a great position right now. Up by a touchdown with the ball. They haven't stopped this man all day. LaDainian Tomlinson first down and then some, and breaks a tackle. He takes a shot from 59, but who cares, because he picked up about 17, 18 yards. Right here we find Antonio Gates, who picks up the first down for us. First and 10, LaDainian Tomlinson up the gut, picking up about 9. Second down and inches, we try to give it to Chris Johnson. When we give LT a break, he doesn't get anything. Third down and 2, we are looking, and we find Antonio Gates for the first down. There we go. Last play of the third quarter, LaDainian Tomlinson is only going to pick up maybe a yard. As you can see, we're up by a touchdown at the end of the third still. 28-21, so we're in a good spot. Had Gates in the flat, but instead I'm just going to run it with Tavares, who takes a shot, but he gets us down for a first and goal. LT, he gets hit by 2 dudes. Right here, Tavares is looking. I really just should have ran it right there, but I get stingy. Or not stingy, excuse me, man. I don't even know my own vocabulary. I should be ashamed of myself in college that can't even say the right word. I got greedy and threw with the Thrash, and right there I couldn't punch it in with LT, so I needed a field goal. Excuse me for my poor commentating. And right here, they're going to find this man, Drew Bennett, who scores a touchdown for Denver. Shaking my head, 31-28. We are only up by 3. So what can we do? We find our man, Vernon Davis. Yes, sir. First down and 10, we give it to LT. He picks up a couple. Second down, we run play action. We got this man, Randy Moss. We find him, but he's out of bounds. Third down, Tavares, he's looking. He's going to roll to the right. He's going to go deep to Randy Moss, who comes down with it inside the 5. Let's go. 2:34 left. We are in complete control of this game. Let's go. LaDainian Tomlinson, I should have taken more time off the clock looking back. Touchdown. So then we are up 38-28, and then this. They beat us deep with Ocho Cinco. And Ed Reed, I dove, but I knew I wasn't going to catch him. Chad Johnson's speed is really fast in this game. So Ocho Cinco's out there showboating and clowning us. We're still up 38-35. Right here, Tavares is looking. This guy makes a great play on the pass. Second down and 10. Tavares is looking. And Eddie Royal, he went up for the ball. The ball was low. So right here, we have to risk it all on third down with the 2-minute warning coming up. We're going to lob it up to LT, who goes up and gets it to LB. Or no, that wasn't LB. That was a DB. Whoever that was, he mossed him. There we go. He had those receiver skills low-key. LaDainian Tomlinson picking up yards, burning one of Denver's timeouts. Right here we get the first down, and that's pretty much should have been it. Should have been it, but it wasn't. First down, I take the sack on purpose. I was only going to throw it if it was there. We run down the clock. Second down, LT's looking, and he spins, and he gets tackled. But wait a minute. There's holding on Chris Chester. Back us up to the 41. We are just at the 20. What is going on? Second down and 31. Tavares is going to roll out to his left, and he's going to run it to about the 33. So now we have a 50-yard field goal. And why did I throw it? I have no idea. I guess I got greedy and wanted to get closer, and we get sacked. So now it's a 54-yarder, and I should have just punted it. So they have to go the length of the field, but I got greedy and wanted to take a chance. I didn't do this in my Seattle one, but right here I hit the goal post. It's no good. Usually I don't take the chance. I shouldn't have, especially in the AFC Championship. Right here, 1st and 10, we got Rhodes in position. Rhodes misplays the ball, and Westbrook drops it. 2nd and 10, they're looking in cover 3, and they find Chad Johnson. Oh no, he's in the red zone. So they can tie the game now. They're running no huddle. I know what's coming. It's going to be fake spikes, so I'm like, they can't be as with Chad Johnson, but look who's open. It's Brian Westbrook. The DeMatha scores. And so they kick it to us, and right there, at this point, I'm just shook. We run the ball to LT. I figure we still have a chance. Let's go to the man that got us here. One of the dudes that got us here. We lob it deep to Randy Moss, but we overthrow him. If we threw it closer to the sideline, he may have had a chance to beat Terrence McGee and outrun Dexter Jackson. But we take a loss in the championship. We are the 98 Vikings. We are the 1998 Vikings. Brad Johnson lit our behinds up with 6 touchdowns. Tavares had a better rating. He played his butt off, but unfortunately we can't come through. LT, great job. That is on poor coaching. I take full responsibility for this. Our defense is elite. They should have never been in that position. There's so many what-ifs in this game. That is totally on me. I need you guys to help me with the offseason. Let me know what you want me to do with Tavares, what you want me to do with everybody else on the team. Please leave your comments below.